Okay, so if you want to say laser cut this basic rectangle here with the rectangle on the inside out, this one part here, if you want to laser cut this, you need to create a drawing. It's pretty straightforward. So what you need to do is once you have your part completed, you're going to click this plus symbol down here in the left-hand corner where it says insert new element. If I click this, I can go up and click create drawing. So you're going to select this. You're going to get a window that pops up. In this window, you want to customize this template. It's going to be a little different than our typical drawing because we're not going to include any dimensions. So I'm going to click custom template. You're going to go over on the right-hand side where it says border, click do not include, title block, do not include. And then where it says standard size, this is a small enough piece. Size A is an 8.5 by 11 picture, photo, or sorry, piece of paper. A is a portrait, 8.5 by 11. B, 11 by 17. C, D, they get progressively larger. So for this, we can keep it at A. None of this changes over here. Don't worry about this block down here, and you just click OK. Now, this is going to generate your drawing sheet. So we drew our three-dimensional model. Now we're going to project our top view. We just need to see one view because the laser is going to read basically the 2D version of this. So on the left-hand side, you can see you have your part over here. Now, if this doesn't pop up for whatever reason, this just pops up here. This little button here on the top left-hand toolbar, it says Insert View. So if you click Insert View, and then Insert Part, you will see a select. You'll be able to select whatever part you want to choose to create a drawing of. So we only have this one part, part 1. And you can see I can just drop it in place. Now, I'm not clicking anything. I'm just showing you. It is a little bit smaller. We want the scale to be 1:1 if we're cutting out a 1:1 scale in the laser cutter, which we typically are unless we're making something smaller, a smaller version of it. So what I can do is change the scale here from view scale to 1:2, from 1:2 to 1:1. The view orientation is front. That's what we want. And I can drop this in place. Once that's in place, you'll notice I could move this over and create a side view and a bottom view and top view. We're not going to do that. So what I do is I just hit escape and I have my drawing. Now, this is what the laser is going to read. It's going to read these lines. So the last step here is we're going to export this as a PDF, and that's what we're going to send to our manufacturing folder and open up on the laser software at the machine. So the bottom here, where it says drawing 1, I right click, click export, and title this to whatever it is, right? This is the Tolley drawing example. Yours will be whatever it is. The format is not going to be a DWG, it's going to be a PDF. None of this, all of this can stay the same, and I click export. It's going to ask you where you want it to save. Like before, save it somewhere on that computer where you're going to remember the downloads file, the folder, your desktop, wherever. Click save, and then you can go through the process of uploading this to your Google Drive. And that's how you create a simple drawing for the laser cutter.